and runway 4 left, India Foxtrot, taxi runway 4 left.
4 right, on Delta, taxi 4 left on Foxtrot.
Quebec 248 on Pensacola, or sorry, runway 5 arrival.
Quebec 248, hold power, your traffic is departed, runway 4 left, slotted, turning close to the phone.
That's right.
Quebec 248, maintain the separate the traffic, runway 4 left, turn line 10607.
4 left, Quebec 248.
Altitude 206, contact departure. Departure altitude 206.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. I hope everyone's having a wonderful last day of 2024. I guess depending on where you are, it might be the first day of 2025 already. I don't know how that works. I think in Japan and New Zealand, Australia, I think it's the next day already. Anyway, Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Took a little bit of a gamble here today. I was gonna go to the Mauka end of Lagoon Drive. I decided to go at the very last minute. I decided to go to the Mackay end. And we're gonna get rewarded right away. We got a UPS 747 on final for 8 right. So the gamble paid off very early. So we're gonna flip around and get it. Monitor's on so I can see what I'm doing. So good morning, Kirsten. Good to see you. Alan, Ron, David, Jen, Ian. Good to have you all here this morning.
Visual for that.
3629, hold power, good to see you, traffic, position departure, right to arrival, 737, turning on tempo, final book, approaching runway, front of your intersection.
550 ground, 8649.
For 8691, runway 4 left, line of way traffic on a 5-mile funnel.
Yes, sir, 8691, 4 left, line of
553, Golf Alpha Park East, monitor.
Golf Alpha Park, monitor now, 553. Target 1747 on that, 4 left.
3047, hold tower, runway 4 left, clear to land. Heavy Airbus 335 on final crossing runway, will hold short of intersection.
At 4 left, clear to land, we got the 330 in sight, number 47.
Emergency 1480, Honolulu Tower, do you want runway 8 left or runway 8 right?
8 left, please, American 1480.
Okay, roger, and then you can take runway 8 left at Juliet, or you need the approach in?
We'll get here at Juliet, American 1480.
Okay, American 1480, roger, continue holding short of runway 8 left, last traffic, and then, probably about a minute and a half.
Okay, hold short of 8 left at Juliet, American 1480, thank you.
We should be getting another one of those in about 40 minutes, I think, last time I checked. The second one is an interesting one. Not that that wasn't interesting. But the second one is an ex-Qatar cargo plane, so it's not painted like a UPS plane, it's painted silver. So hopefully that one as well will take 8 right.
For 977, hold tower, cross runway 4 right at Delta, hold short of runway 4 left. For 977, hold tower, cross runway 4 at Delta, hold short of runway 4 left. Xenon 10 Heavy, Honolulu Tower, runway 8 left clear to land, traffic will be in position across the runway.
Advance at least New Zealand.
White 822 Heavy, you and ticket number. White 822 Heavy, turn up on Delta and then contact us.
So our good friend Hans is celebrating 8 months at the 717 level. Thank you very much. Says Happy New Year to everyone. Greetings from Norway. Well,
White 822 Heavy, turn on contact ground.
you must be getting, what time is it? So you got 5, probably 6 or 7 there. So you play a 5 hour, what do you got, 5 hours left of the year there? I think.
On a point 4, see you right, Delta 422 Heavy. For 977, cross runway 4 left, and Fox shot 4 left.
But thank you very much, Hans.
4 left at Delta and Fox 4 left at
3047, Kilo, Zulu, taxi to parking lot ground.
So this Delta is heading off to LA with the extra X.
Traffic on the 5.5 mile final, 060 at 6, runway 8 left at Juliet. Everything on.
American 1486, take off 8 left at Juliet.
Hello, Tom, hold down 4 left.
Happy New Year, David.
Tower runway 4 left, continue, traffic position, start to traffic. 4 left, Last at 888, Home Tower, Juliet, cross runway left.
Juliet cross 8 left, lock it up.
We have a P-8 lit up on the pickup ramp. That's good news. The next one in on 8 left is Air New Zealand coming in from Auckland. We're going to pull over and try to get it here in a second, depending on how quickly this Delta moves. Alright, we'll go to the Air New Zealand and then come back when the Delta starts to roll.
American 1480, connect to Port Heavy. American 1480, good day. Delta 422 Heavy, runway right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff A right for Delta 422 Heavy.
So is this one of the flights that goes back in time? Somebody check and see if this is one of the ones that goes from 25 to 24. Alright, the next one out is Alaska 888. We'll hold on the sunset for our sunrise for just a second. Let's see.
We are going to G3, New Zealand.
Zealand Heavy, turn us on hotel, then taxi to Golf 3, monitor ground, have a good day.
So if I'm reading that correct, yeah, if I'm reading that correct, I think that left at 10 p.m. on the 1st and gets back here. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. I've been known to be wrong.
Alaska 888, runway right, clear for takeoff. Hey, right, clear for takeoff, Alaska.
Nah, I don't think that could be it. That can't be it. It would have had to leave on 10 p.m. Yeah, it would have had to leave on 10 p.m. the 31st. That makes more sense. Okay. No, I was wrong.
For 977, runway 4 left, line up and wait. 4 left, full length, line up and wait. 4 left, full length, line up and wait for 977. Maka 8, turn right on Echo, cross runway 4 right, and then contact ground. Right, Echo, cross 4 right, and contact ground, 4 right. Hey, tower, South 305, this is the visual 4 left. South 305, we'll tower, runway 4 left, traffic. Target 64 left, South 2 left. For 977, runway 4 left, lane, good to see you. 4 left, forward. Alaska 888, current departure. Roger, good day, we'll see you. That's a 6109, all time, cross runway 4 at Delta, hold short of runway 4 left. here, runway 4 left at Delta for Potato.
Clear for takeoff, runway 4 up at. Clear for takeoff.
Delta 305, runway 4 left for land. 4 left, clear land, Delta 305. November 610, 90 Moon Hollow Tower, cross runway 4 at Delta, full short of runway 4 left. Number 09 Lima, no response, full short of runway 4 right. For 977, high departure.
Departure, good morning, 977.
So both A380s are running early this morning. That's good news for us. The first one's doing about a half an hour, a little less than a half an hour, 7:44. The second one's due about a half an hour after that, maybe a little 45 minutes after that, 8:27. That UPS, that's a former Qatar cargo plane, that is due at 8:12, so a little less than an hour from now. Next one in is Aloha Air Cargo. It's coming in from Lehui, so we'll flip around and get that here in just a second. Good morning, Josh. How are you? Hello, Brandon. Good to see you. So we got an interesting day here ahead of us here at Reverse Ops. Static is loud today. I just ordered a new antenna, so hopefully that'll get better. So hopefully we'll have that in a week or so. It cost me 3 times as much to ship it as the actual antenna cost. So we have an interesting day here ahead of us at Reverse Ops. This is going to be our first ever double header, to steal a baseball term. We're going to do 2 shows in one day. So this show, we're trying to catch 747s and F-22s. Hopefully, we already got one 747, so we'll check that off the list. Now we just need that Qatar cargo to come this way, or ex-Qatar cargo. And maybe, hopefully, I'm not sure what the holiday though, but anyway, it's not technically a holiday here. Tomorrow's technically the holiday. So hopefully we'll get some F-22s. But we're gonna do those this morning. That shows, this regular show this morning, till about 9:30-ish. Till about 9:30-ish. And then we're gonna do a second show today, tonight, starting at about 9:30, 9:30, 10 or so. We're gonna run it all the way through the new year till about 1 a.m.
Cross runway 4 right, full sport 465.
122, auto target, left at Juliet.
Affirmative.
Thank you very much, Robert. Robert Krover is gifted 5 reverse ops memberships. Thank you very much. So Chloe, Delta, Wendy, Mad Dog, and Llewellyn. Did I get that right? I think Llewellyn. I think I got that right. Please join me in thanking Robert for that awesome support of the channel. Thank you very much, Robert.
Runway 4 left, line up and wait, 065. Departure, warning alignment.
Upper, that's what we like to hear. Yes.
Runway 4 left, Delta, clear for takeoff, 065.
November,
Clear to land, 4 left, 1 November.
153, got departure.
Parking lane 153.
November, runway 4 left.
Clear to land 4 left, 1 Golf November. Contact departure 065, have a good day.
November, turn right on Echo, cross runway 4 right, be Charlie Texas Park, monitor ground.
Right on Echo, cross 4 right, Charlie Park, monitor ground, 1 Golf November, thank you.
145, runway 4 left, Delta, 17 off, very sharp crew.
Delta 2, Delta, Delta, 1 Golf 5.
Departure.
Kilo Charlie, south ramp and landing, ready for retro. We got the traffic departing for left.
Echo the 90, Kilo Charlie, alongside approaching south ramp, yes, and we're estimating for the runway 050.
South ramp, on ramp, use the bottom runway, 3 Kilo Charlie.
Block 145, high departure. Block 145 again.
Is it Josie? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Justin? Iceland is like #1 on my bucket list. I want to go so bad. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. Am I echoing now? Let me know if I start to echo. Trying out a new audio setup right now. So we're gonna see how quickly I start to echo. Oh, good morning, Corey. Good to see you. F-15s are still here. Boy, they're enjoying a long Hawaiian vacation. Just a little inside baseball. That's the second time I've made a baseball reference today. So the echoing happens because I have a microphone on the camera. And then I have I had been using a microphone near my face. But when you turn the camera, so the front of the camera is relatively towards my face, the both microphones pick up my voice. And so there's an echo sometimes. So I have the camera in a way that hopefully it won't be pointing at my face very often today. So if there's a slight echo, let me know. I'll see what I can do to fix it. But there's no, like, there's YouTube has a billion different tutorials on how to do everything, but every live stream tutorial involves sitting at your desk in your mother's basement. There's no tutorial on how to do a live stream out of the back of a truck. So just kind of winging it as we go here. Alright, so we have United. It's heading off to not available. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. It is a 757 this morning. It is taxiing down what looks like Alpha right now. Hopefully that'll come all the way over here. We do have a 717 coming in from Maui that's on about a 7-mile final right about now. Well, Josie, you got about 20 minutes to wait. Oh, not even 20 minutes. There's one about 20 miles off the coast of Oahu right now, so it's about 7 or 8 minutes out from. Then there's probably two 717s in front of it. It will land on the parallel runway to the one we're at right now, so we'll get a good shot of it in the air. If you want a good shot of it all the way to touchdown, that's what we do on our Saturday shows. The Saturday shows, we kind of focus on the other end of the airport, so we see a lot more taxiing, and we see the full landing, touchdown, taxiing of everything on 8 left on the Saturday shows. Yeah. Yeah, I like this captain. Hi, so our next arrival is coming in from Maui. It's a 717. I can just see it in the distance, so we'll see if we can find it for you guys. Let's be right up. Be right up in this area. There we go. So there'll be one more 717, and then after that'll be the A380. So this is about the camera position where I start to echo. Is it echoing right now? Echo, echo. 1, 2, 3. I try to do what I can to stay behind the camera, but sometimes I wander around a little bit. So as Corey's saying in the chat, we've had a non-stop barrage of fireworks since about Thanksgiving Day, maybe a little before even. Just getting warmed up for tonight. So tonight should be interesting. Like I said, we're going to start tonight. I have it scheduled for 10 o'clock, but that's just to make sure I have enough time to set everything up and get things. We might go a few minutes early, so turn your notification bells on and all that jazz.
Down Alpha, hold for the Sierra.
Okay, I can see the Super in the air, and a lot farther away. And I can probably just see it because it's so darn big. You have a go around on the Super. I wish my tripod could go up a little higher. Right over my head. It's behind the cloud now, anyway, so we're trying to pick it up on the other side of the cloud. Good morning, Brad. So I didn't hear the full reason for the go around, but I think it was because engineering still needed some time on the runway. I don't know if they were doing it sounded like engineering to me, but it could have been ops as well. Because they sent the Japan Airlines plane behind it around too. So the one behind it was coming in from Nagoya. It was sent around as well. Alright, so they're going to bring the next one in, which is a Hawaiian 330. They're going to bring it to 8 right. So there's something going on over on 8 left, but they're diverting traffic now. So 2 go-arounds, and they moved this one over. We can find it. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong place. Hold on. Not used to arrivals on this runway. We'll come back to that when it's not directly in the path of the sun. We have a 717 that's lined up for departure. They're bringing around that Super again. So we get a twofer on the Super this morning. Thank you very much, Sue. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful New Year as well. So this is the Moana 2 livery.
see them on the big 330, but this is a rare treat. We usually don't get to see these this close up over here. So the Super is going to go back over to 8 left. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we can get a 8 right arrival on that, but it's not going to happen.
Contact the bridge.
Departure from Blue 26, thank you.
Alright, the second A380. It's about a half an hour out. It's just on the other side of Kauai. We do have a Queen that's coming up, just about to cross over Waimanalo on the windward side of the island. So it's about 10 minutes out. It is the ex-Qatar cargo 747. The next one coming in on the parallel runway is Japan Air 794. This is the one that also did the go around a few minutes ago. Unfortunately, I have no idea what kind of bird that makes that noise. Well, thanks, Brad. Blue Canyon, nothing yet. We're crossing our fingers.
Actually, it'll be one more arrival, and then I'll be able to get to go. Center 5, runway 4 left, clear to land, Boeing 737, 2-mile final to runway 8 left, hold clear to runway.
Next one in on 4 left will be a Transair short coming in from Kailua Kona. See if we can get that one in. These things are so quick, it's hard sometimes to get them in the frame. They're so fast.
Hello, 443, turn left, Delta, taxi to Parkia, Alpha, the Hawaiian Head Airbus, between Nippon Airways. Contact 248, runway 4 left at Delta, line up and wait. 4 left at Delta, line up and wait, contact 248. Transfer 5 left, available for a turn off at traffic. Transfer 5 to right at Charlie, stop runway 48, we'll put runway 8 left.
Hello, JCG. Happy New Year back to San Paulo. Josie, I've seen one of the Four Seasons planes out here. I can't remember if it was a 321 or not. It's been a long time. My memory's not that good anymore. But I do remember it was the Four Seasons. We've also had the National Geographic one out here. People on vacation who are slightly out of my tax bracket. All right, I think we're about to be very happy, ladies and gentlemen.
Transfer 5, traffic 3 mile final to runway 8 left, is holding for the intersection. Cross runway 8 left at Charlie, taxi to first. Is great, plus 1 car. Great, plus 1 Roger 6.
Alright, this Hawaiian here is coming in from Lehui. It's a 717. After that, we should have the UPS Queen. That one looks like it's lined up for 8 right, so that'll be right in front of us. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. Where'd the 717 go? I lost the 717. There it is. When you're trying to look at 3 things at the same time, doesn't quite work. Yeah. Hello, Rainbow Love. Good to see you. Yes, the Asia Pacific is still down there. I'll show you it in right after the Queen arrives. Actually, I can probably show it to you now. We got a couple seconds. It's got to be down there somewhere. It's nice and big. Keep going. There it is, Patrick. This Asia Pacific 757 has been down here about a week, or maybe even a couple days more than a week. Usually they stick stuff down that they have no other place to put it, and they know it's going to be there for a while. So I believe that's on Romeo 7. So we're going to come back. We're going to come back and catch that. Oh, sorry. I flipped all the way over there and I forgot to change the camera. We'll come back and I'll show you that in a minute. Now that we... At least I got the camera now. That's the important thing.
Delta 352, Holland Tower, South Runway 8 left at Juliet, taxi runway 8 right.
Next departure on the reef runway is Ryan Flight 6 flying to Vegas. He's currently at the whole short line at the end of the runway. We'll get it in just a minute. Nice, we have a Delta out at the end of the reef runway now. That is right about there. It's a 321. I believe it's heading off to LA, but it's not showing up on my flight radar right now. I'm going to flip over and catch the arrival. This is a Hawaiian. I believe it's coming in from... Tokyo. No, Osaka. Close. So that's the second time that UPS has been here in the last week. It was here, I think it might have been here on Monday. But it was here in the last week or so and I missed it, so very happy to catch it today. Especially on 8 right. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. The next arrival is another Delta. This one is coming in from Tokyo. It's a 7-6. We have a Southwest heading this way that's heading off to Maui. And then we have a United that's heading off to SFO. And Hawaiian Flight 10 has just lit up. So we gotta start picking up here a little bit. We'll follow the Southwest down the taxiway till the Delta gets a little closer. And then we'll show you that 7-6. Let's flip up and show you that 7-6. Staring at the wrong thing, man. Sometimes I think I need a spotter just to smack me on the back of the head when things start moving. So we got a United Heavy on the Juliet, so we're gonna flip over and catch it. Bob, I think I might have a bunch of volunteers for that. Take care, Robert. We'll see you later. Have a good new year. So while we're waiting on the next departure, which is Southwest, do a little shameless self-promotion. We're in the last hours of our holiday special over at reverseopshop.com. So that's our merchandise shop, as we get hats, hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, stickers, all kinds of stuff over there. But we're doing free shipping right now on everything. So now through 11:30 p.m. tonight Hawaii time, so that's about another 15 hours or so. We're doing free shipping on everything. No matter where you live, no matter how much you order, it's free shipping. So I know it's a little late for holiday gift giving, but I think you deserve something, so head on over there and pick yourself something out. Support the channel and show your love of aviation. Or your love of Pop-Tarts, one of the two. Like I said, that ends about 11:30 tonight, so I think that's actually 14 hours from now. So you have 14 hours to take advantage of that. next one coming out here is a Hawaiian heading off to check that. A Southwest heading off to San Diego. It's a Max 8. Alright, so the next Super we have is now currently over Eva Beach, so it'll be here in just a second. Probably going to skip the next Southwest departure and focus in on the Super, so sorry to all the Southwest fans in the audience. So let's see if we can find that in the sky. Over the hill and... that's good. Over the hill and dale. Should be somewhere there. Okay. We have our first military plane of the day. It's heading down the taxiway right now, so we're going to see if we can flip over and find it. There it is right there. That is a Navy P-8. Let's go a little wider on that shot. This is a Navy P-8. I believe Coyote 01 is the call sign. If you're not familiar with this one, this was a... traditionally, it's a submarine hunter. It also has, some of them also have the capability to fire torpedoes, so they're submarine hunter killers. I don't think all of them have the torpedo ability. I know they were using it during the RIMPAC exercise. The other day we had this one and Coyote 02 come out. I don't see a second one yet. Alright, so a minute ago, or actually several minutes ago, I promised to show you that Asia Pacific that was down here, so we're going to go back over here and show it to you. This is sitting over here, I believe, on Romeo 7. So that's kind of where they shove things that are going to be sitting for a while, and they don't have really any room to put them. They throw them out there. It looks like that second P-8 is now lit up on the Pick'em ramp, so that's good. Our next departure will be a Hawaiian 717. It's currently taxiing down Juliet right now. It's going to head on over to Kailua Kona. If you're not familiar, Kailua Kona is on the west side of the Big Island. We might be getting a C-17 arrival. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can flip this all the way around and see what that little black dot in the sky is. Okay, so somewhere over the building, there it is. Yeah, C-17 arrival. Alright, so that second P-8 is on its way down here. I just heard them clear it to... Alright, so this one just got its departure clearance. It's the one heading up to Kailua Kona. There is a 717 heading off to Maui behind it. We also have a 777 FedEx that is currently over Eva Beach, so we're going to probably take this one and then flip around and see if we can get the 777. second P-8 is now on the end of Juliet that we can see. There it is right there. This is Coyote 1-2 apparently. Hello, Kevin. Wellington Flights Live is in the house. Happy New Year. So this P-8's waiting for a caravan that's coming in on the crossing runway. Not yet. 8 or 9 usually. So still time. Cross your fingers. Yeah. So we just saw the largest FedEx plane, which was the 777. Now we have what undoubtedly the smallest FedEx plane. It's a Sega Cessna Cargo Master. That's coming into 4 left. As soon as that P-8 starts to move, we'll go back to it. Oh, there it goes. Thank you, everyone. Got 300 likes on the stream. Not a big, begging for likes guy, but it sure is nice to get those big round numbers because it really does help the channel. So just a reminder, if you weren't here earlier, today we're gonna do a double header. That's about my 4th baseball reference today. I must have baseball in the mind. We're gonna do a double header today. So we're gonna do this show here in the morning, which is probably gonna run about another hour or so. And then we're gonna do a show tonight, starting about 10 o'clock p.m. Hawaii time. We're gonna run through the new year till about 1 in the morning. We're gonna show you guys a little glimpse of how we celebrate the new year here in Hawaii. I'll give you a hint, lots of fireworks. So should be a fun 3 hours tonight. So I know a lot of people on the mainland, it'll be very late for most of you, but have a cup of coffee with your champagne, stay up late with us. Exactly. Let's play 2. Is it low dose? Hello, back to Turkey. Oh, thanks, Kat. I appreciate that. The hoodies are very comfy. Hi, so our next departure on the reef runway is coming down Juliet right now. It's a Southwest. It's heading off to Phoenix with the appropriate number of X's. Just to give you a preview of a couple of ones coming up. There are 2 UPS 7-4 departures scheduled for right about the end of the show. So hopefully the ramp guys over there get them out early and we can see both of them. But we'll probably be able to see the first one if it goes on time. It's scheduled for 9:30. So that usually puts it out at about 9:45. Still waiting on the Qantas. That's a Dreamliner. And we should have 2 DHL Singapore Airline 777s. And then the brand new 787X from Korean Air. That should be all within the next 40 minutes or so before the end of the show. 40 minutes, an hour, something like that. We'll see how long we keep going. So this is that Southwest I was telling you about a minute ago that's coming down Juliet. So if you're not familiar with the airport here, that is actually, that taxiway is kind of like, it is between the entrance to Pearl Harbor and that little lagoon there in the middle. So it's a strip of land dividing the water. Just on the other side of Southwest is the mouth to Pearl Harbor. So that in Pearl Harbor you have Pearl Harbor Naval Air Station. That was completely wrong. It's not Pearl Harbor Naval Air Station. I don't know what I'm thinking of. It's Pearl Harbor Naval Base. There we go. And Hickam Air Force. So this is the Qantas I was telling you about a minute ago. It's a Dreamliner this morning. Every once in a while they'll throw in a 330 on us, but mostly it's the Dreamliner. Still waiting for that Yam Dreaming to come back. I like that one a lot. We had the Go Australia one come about a month ago, a month and a half ago. And I was all excited to see it because I saw that same plane in London about a month before. It was parked right outside my window of my hotel. So I was excited to see it again in a different place. Well, within the month of me seeing it in London and seeing it here, they had taken off the Go Australia stickers. Alright, so we have this Southwest that just got its clearance. We also have a Japan Air coming in from Tokyo. It's a 7.6, so we'll see what if we can get both of them. This one's meandering its way. Not exactly a great speed for a turn and burn, but we'll see what happens. Quick, I'll give you the sky view so you don't get sick. See if we can catch that 7.6. It's over here somewhere. Ooh, a little too far. There it is. Alright, so our next departure will be Aloha Air Cargo. That's kind of a rare treat out here on the reef runway. Usually these take off from the parallel runway. Oops. Yeah, Brandon, he's got places to go. Must be paid by the hour.
I'm 446 Heavy Helicopter, Happy New Year, wind 060 at 10 traffic holding position, crossing runway, east, left, clear to land, clear to runway, 4 left, clear crossing traffic. Below 1, alert, contact the person. November 340 at 1 time, stop runway 4 right at Delta, will clear runway 4 left. Fox 462, runway 4 left at Delta, line up and wait.
4 left at Delta, line up, wait, 460.
Honu 26, contact the person. Contact with Epic on 26. Tower 9 Mike Echo, runway 4 left
Hello,
at
Fred.
Delta,
Happy New Year.
takeoff, wind 050, enter just 15.
4 left at Delta.
November 12 Foxtrot, runway 4 left at Delta, line up and wait.
4 left at Delta, line up and wait, 1 Fox.
Fox 462, nice turn. Thanks. Contact the person.
Hello, Zhang. Good to see you.
462, thanks. Yeah, Alpha line 446, marking Charlie.
I'm 446 Heavy, clear something. November 240, traffic 2 mile, final crossing runway without delay, wind 060 at 12.16, runway 4 left at Delta, clear to take off. November 12 Foxtrot, after continue holding your position, cancel, take off.
Yeah, what is it?
340, it will clear runway 4 left. Okay, that's fine. November 9 Mike 15.
So that That FedEx is coming in from Kanakakai. That is on the island of Molokai. So the couple of the islands and a couple of the airports the larger planes cannot land in. So they use the caravans to bring the packages over. They're not very large communities. Most of the population in Hawaii is on the island of Oahu, which is where we're at. It's about 1.5 million people in the state, and probably about 1.1 million of those people are here on Oahu. So we got two Southwest that look like they're heading this direction. One is heading off to Kailua Kona, one is heading off to San Jose. Hopefully they both come down here, because usually I like to see the difference between the way the Southwest leave, whether they're going to the mainland or going to a neighbor island. So at least we're going to get the first one. We'll see about the second one. Hello, James. Happy New Year to you as well. Hello, Ken. Good to see you this morning. That's a unique sight, Keith. So it looks like we are going to get both those Southwest down here, which is good. I'll show you the difference. Hopefully they do it. Most of the time they do. I'll show you the difference between how the mainland flights for Southwest depart versus how the inter-island ones fly. There's the first one. This is the one heading off to Kailua Kona, which is, as I mentioned before, it's on the west side of the big island of Hawaii. The one behind it is heading off to San Jose. So hopefully it does know the way to San Jose. So that's this one right here. So I'm going to leave these a little wide for these two departures. We'll see if they both do it. See if you can, if they do it, see if you guys can pick up on the not so subtle difference. And hopefully they get to it quickly, because that Korean Air 787X is on its way in. It's currently over Koalina. Alright, so this first one is the one, the inner island one, so we're going to leave it a little wide, see if he does it. Quickly he rotated out of here. Now this is the same airline, same plane. Yeah, they're both MAX 8s, but the only difference is this one is a mainland flight. So we'll do the same thing for this one. If I can keep it in the frame, there we go. Probably a lot of factors as to why they do that. Fuel level, passenger level, things like that. I just find it very interesting. This Hawaiian is heading off to Hilo. I'm gonna pull away from this one. We're gonna show you that Dreamliner X that's coming in for Korean Air. Somewhere there it is. This is the brand new, well, okay, April I believe of this year, brand new Dreamliner X. Look at that, we'll still be able to get both of them. The next one going out is also going off to Kailua Kona, but this one's a Hawaiian 717. We have a few more heavies that we're waiting on from Asia. There's an Asiana out there somewhere, unless we missed it. Nope, it's still out there. Philippine Air. Might have missed the Asiana. Somehow, I think I missed the Asiana. But the next one coming in on that side is a Dreamliner 9 coming in from Tokyo. It's Japan Airlines. That'll be followed by another Dreamliner 9. This one's coming also in from Tokyo. It's a ANA. So it'll be our third ANA of the day. Steven, probably not. I am kicking around the idea of maybe going to catch Red Flag 1, 25-1. I'm debating it. Kicking it around. It's kind of expensive. So we're gonna see how that goes. I can't find any official dates for that. It's usually the 3rd or 4th week of January rolling into February, but I can't find the dates for this year yet. If anybody knows the dates for Red Flag 1 this year, you shoot me an email. Mrs. Reverse Ops is going on a girls trip. So I was thinking about, while she's gone, heading out there, but that's still a 50-50 proposition on whether I do it or not. I thought about that one in April, but we're might be doing a family trip with my sisters and my nephew in April. Thank you, everyone. Zoom. We've got about another half an hour or so left in the show today, but don't forget, we'll be back here tonight. We're going to do a double header today. Our first ever time doing 2 reverse op shows in one day. This one is obviously very focused on aviation. The second one will be more focused on celebrating New Year's and explosions. Hogmanny McD? You changed your name? What happened to Scrooge? But thank you thank you nonetheless for the gifted membership. Yoshi, it looks like you were the recipient. So please join me in thanking. Hold on one second. This is that Japan Dreamliner I was talking about a minute ago. Please join me in thanking. You got me have to read it. Hogmanny McD. Hope I got that right. But thank you. Aye. Well, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for the gifted. Our good friend Marcy's in the house. Marcy's celebrating 8 months at the 717 level. Thanks for bringing beautiful Hawaii to us. You're quite welcome. Thanks for being here and hanging out.
4 left, clear to land, 065.
That's okay. I'm working through my demons. If you're new to the channel, I've said a bunch of times that my biggest fear when starting this channel was not the technical aspect or not the getting up at 5:30 in the morning or 5 in the morning to get out here. It was I didn't want to mispronounce people's names. I hate when I mispronounce people's names, and I'm super dyslexic, so I do it all the time. A, so like Bay, Hogman A. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Next arrival on the parallel runway is Southwest coming in from Kilo. Behind that we'll have that A&A Dreamliner. This is the helicopter we're looking at right now is a pricing helicopter. They're the ones you've seen where they have people jump out of the helicopter into the bay behind it. Company run by Navy, ex-Navy SEALs. These are the Navy SEAL experience. awesome, Steven.
Over the ground. Have a good day. Come on, 348.
Alright, that first of the two usually 777s from DHL/Singapore should be right over our head any second now. It's just past, it's just crossing over the Koalau Mountains right now, which is just behind us. I'm glad you all like the mod shirts. I'm very happy to be able to give those to you guys. Hello, Robert. If I could send you some sunshine, I would. So we've probably got another 15 or so minutes. Hoping we get a UPS departure before we get out of here. It's not lit up yet. But I believe it's 9:45 is the departure time.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
The local fire here at the airport. They're very spotter friendly. They always wave or hit the siren. They even, last year, they even had a spotter event at the firehouse behind me where they brought all the trucks out and let all the plane spotters come over there and sit in them and take pictures. That DHL is on the downwind now. I never could see it in the air. But it'll be flipping around. We'll get to the arrival of it. The next arrival, it looks like, will be coming in from Tokyo. It's a 330 Hawaiian. While it gets a little closer, I left my drinks in the cab of the truck, so I'm gonna go get a drink before I dehydrate up here. I'll be right back. All right, with Southwest heading off to Maui, that's going to join us here on the reef runway in just a second. That Hawaiian's now passing over Hava Beach. Will be here in just a minute. We have a ExecJet coming around the corner. It's a Challenger 350.
This number 3 helicopter pulled over along the shoreline with 050. It'll be in third takeoff, stay right, southwest. Country 1 production 0, please crossing on our runway.
have the super quick turnaround on the Air New Zealand. The Dreamliner that came in earlier in the show is already heading out to the reef runway for departure, so it should be the, looks like the second for departure. We should be getting Air New Zealand coming through the trees any minute now. Thanks, Keith. It was a pleasure meeting you as well. That was a fun day. second exec jet coming down from Charlie. We'll get it, flip over and get that in just a second. Not showing up on my flight radar, so I have no idea what it is. All these little jets look the same to me, except for some of the Falcons, the tri-jet. I can pick those out. These all look the same to me. N934HE. Apparently that's a Gulfstream 5. That Queen is now lit up and pushed back, so we should be getting that departure here in just a few minutes. That will most likely be the last departure of the day. I still have to get to my regular job today. Hopefully I'll get off a little early though, but I still have to get to my regular job this morning. Alright, that 717 is heading off to Lehue. Lehue is on the island of Kauai, which is west of here. Let's see if we get this short coming. We have a short coming in. thank you very much. Hogman A McD has gifted one reverse observation. Like Ostrich is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking them for that awesome gift. Very generous of you. Hello, Ringoberto. Good to see you. Happy New Year. I just got a text message from Mrs. Reverse Ops saying, "Aren't you supposed to be going to work?" That's a good point, Mrs. Reverse Ops. I probably should be going to work. We're waiting for this airplane to leave. And then I'm going to rush, pack up, and head off to work. So while we're watching this one taxi, I'm going to let you guys know that, to remind you that we're doing a second show today. So we're going to have a double header. So if you haven't had enough of my my dulcet tones, you can tune in tonight. We're going to do a New Year's Eve spectacular. A little less aviation, because it'll be very dead here at the airport after about 10 o'clock tonight, so there's not even really any point of coming up for the airport. But we're going to show you how Hawaii celebrates the New Year. So lots of fireworks. So tune in 10 till about 1 a.m. Make sure you come in for midnight. That'll be the epicenter of it all. So while we're waiting on this one, also remember we only have a few hours left in the free shipping over at reverseopshop.com. So hats, hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, stickers, everything. You buy one thing or you buy 100 things, it's all free shipping. And it's all free fast shipping. We have suppliers all over the world, so you're not going to be waiting forever for your package. We also have membership levels available if you'd like to join us here, where we do the members only streams. You can join us for those. Start as low as $2 a month. Cancel anytime. There's different perks at each level. There's 4 different levels. Hit that join button down underneath the video. If you're on an iOS device, I think you have to open up the video in Safari and then hit the join button. Tim Cook makes it a little more difficult. But if you can't afford to or just don't want to, you can help the channel out by hitting that like button right now. The likes really do help push the channel out, so I'm going to shut up while this queen leaves. But thank you very much, everyone. Alright, thanks again everyone. It's been a lot of fun this morning. Had a couple interesting planes this morning. We had that UPS ex Qatar cargo. We had a couple of military planes. But don't forget, tune in tonight if you can. Celebrate the new year with me tonight at 10 p.m. But I do appreciate y'all showing up. You guys make this a lot of fun for me. Right. Burned by the jungle.
We'll continue to runway 4 left, 397. 13065, hello star, cross runway 48 at Delta, hold short runway 4 left.
That's alright, hold short, 4 left, this comes.
Southwest 1698 with you, visual 8 left. 1698, hello star, traffic holding position on crossing runway, Skyhawk 5 mile final crossing runway, then go to 0.
Yeah, you'll never know that aerials are banned in Hawaii.
Okay, left, clear land, hold short 4 left, southwest 1698.
Thank you very much, David. David Kavanaugh, our good friend from the UK, is coming with Happy New Year, Patrick, with a 250-pound super chat. Thank you very much. So if you can't make it tonight, I will see you in 2005, just like Navy Jack says. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Keith. I'd like to thank my reverse ops mods, though: Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Santa Brad, Josh, and last on the list, but first in our heart, O'Malley. You guys really make this thing run smooth, save me a lot of headaches. I probably caused you a lot of headaches, but have a lot of fun. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you tonight. If you can't make it tonight, have a very happy new year. I hope 2025 is everything you want it to be. I'll put it on a new schedule tomorrow morning, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Aloha.